Good morning, everyone. So we're at week 14. Congratulations on finishing the course. It's been kind of like a really long summer for everyone, and I know that we had a ton of assignments and a lot to read and take in and process and think about. But I'm really happy with the progress that we've made, and I hope that everyone kind of took away something, or even if they were like frustrated with parts of the course, that they were able to articulate like why they were frustrated, or if they learned something new that challenged them, they were able to think about that. That's kind of like the point of sociology. It's particularly, I think, an important subject because it allows us to reflect on our own beliefs and our own values and our own upbringing. And I think ultimately the point of taking these classes is to be able to articulate why we are who we are, or why we think what we think. And if it frustrates us, then to be able to articulate why this frustrates us, whether in writing, which we did a lot of, or just being able to like speak about these things. So I'm generally really happy with everything that we've done this course. I'll take your feedback seriously, and I'm going to pass this on to whoever designs the course next. And I think there's like a general consensus amongst us who've taught this course that there is a lot of assignments. So we are aware of that, and once we have the opportunity to update and upgrade the course, we'll take that into account. So last week, final stretch. And then there's like a bunch of things due. I'm trying to return everything, all the grading as soon as possible so that you know where you stand in the course. I know I'm a little bit behind on exam 2, which is quite a bit to grade for me, but I'm getting through it. What I want you to do is that I want you to go to your I think grades, and then just make sure that everything looks right. That everything's been graded, that it makes sense why I gave you that grade. If there's any issues, please email me ASAP, so that we can get to it and we can fix it as soon as possible. Because once the grades are submitted, it's near impossible to change anything or to get to anything. So please go through your grades, read the feedback, read the comments, read the grade, and see, and just make sure that everything looks okay. Other than that, we have a bunch of things again due, though we're finally wrapping up. So exam 3 is due tomorrow. The assignment 14 is coming up. So these are really two really quick surveys. One of them has something to do with CLA, and then the other one is a course evaluation sheet, which is often like the sheet, I think it's green or blue or something, that you get after completing a course in person. So that just helps me know how this course was for you all. So these shouldn't take too much time. And I want to delve into assignment 14. So this is a pretty big assignment. So it's about 3 to 4 single space, which is 6 to 8 double spaced. And this is not including the bibliography. Remember that you need to have 4 readings from in class and 4 outside sources. As much as possible, I want you to the outside sources should be books, journal articles, or news articles. And then the 4 readings, so about the textbook with the many sections that we kind of use throughout the semester. Each section is going to be counted as one source. For the bibliography, I want you to refer to citation format. So don't just post links or anything like that. Use a citation format, so either MLA or APA or ASA or something like that. What else? Make sure that you're using in-text citations. Oh, my bad. So use ASA style. And you can look that up. I'll post with this announcement. I'll post also something that helps. Let's see, follow the grading rubric. It's pretty intensive. So I'll be grading based on all of these different criteria. So there's a sociological comprehension. Right. So on this idea, like a lot of you in your previous assignments gave me kind of your arguments on why something's important or not important. But some of your submissions were absent of sociology. So I want you to use not just course material but course concepts. Like bring those into into your paper. So what is race? What about race or gender, disabilities? What about inequality? And then obviously we went through a bunch of these concepts. So use those concepts to anchor your argument. Also, feel free to use the frameworks too. Those can help guide you and frame your argument. So conflict theory will always be grounded in who does this disadvantage. So make sure that you do that. Policy recommendation, make sure that you're engaging with policies, that you're proposing a policy recommendation. This goes back to readings and resources. So who are you citing? Are you using relevant material? And then this is about your argument. Are you making a compelling argument? Are you making connections between the readings? This is about the structure and the organization of the paper. And a lot of that, I mean, most of you should be fine because those were the point of the previous assignments. And then finally, grammar and style. This is important. Again, I mean, grammar and style are being able to communicate effectively, and a big part of that is grammar and style is key to writing, and writing is key to all kinds of jobs. So I want you to actually spend time going over it and making sure that you're using correct grammar and style. Do refer to the writing sources, and see if they could maybe look over your paper. So that's that. So obviously it's about 130 points. I think this is the biggest assignment we have this semester. And that is due August 25th, so that's coming up. I think that's all. It was a pleasure getting to kind of know everyone through the internet and communicating and teaching you guys this semester. Obviously, always let me know if you have any questions. You can email me or post it in the Q&A. And if you have any questions about sociology courses in general, or your jobs, or you want recommendation letters, please do reach out to me. I'm happy to write rec letters. I'm happy to connect you to other people who can provide you better resources. I'm happy to answer any kinds of questions about anything, or at least direct you to the best resources for you. If we happen to be back in Minnesota together at the same time, please say hello. And good luck with the final week of this course. Bye, everyone.